Hello, my beautiful and valuable friends, and welcome back to this channel. I'm Tetevik, and today we're going to discuss what is cheating and why do people cheat, or what you can do if you have been cheated on. I understand this is a very difficult subject, but in the same time, you can approach it with a light heart. Remember that everything in life that is difficult, in the same time, it's very simple if you get the knowledge, what it is, and how to deal with it. So if you are struggling right now, if you are upset that somebody cheated on you, if you are worried why that happened, and if you're blaming yourself, I can tell you just one thing. For 1 second, stop everything, stop all the criticism, put your hands on your heart and just have a deep breath and say, I will get over this and I will find the way how to get through this to become a stronger person so that never happens to me again. Before we start, I want to tell you that I have dealt with many people who have been cheated on, and it is not an easy, thing to go through in life. It's just a matter, it's just a path of your life. So if you need the professional help, I'm here to help you. If you also know a very good psychologist, you can approach them. Understand that you don't need to be alone, you don't need to deal with this situation alone. And also, I want to remind you that as you are a human being, there are a lot of human beings around you who have been through the same thing. Never feel isolated. The main reason why people struggle that have faced cheating is because they think that it only happened to them. Even if you realize in the world that yes, there are other people, still you think that, oh no, it doesn't happen to everybody, just me. But it is not true. You are not alone, and there are a lot of people who went through this as well. So let's just, give empathy to each other. Let's just support each other in this. And this video is created with this purpose to help you. If you are the cheater, this video will just allow you to understand maybe the main reasons why you're doing it. Maybe it will help you to stop it. Maybe it will just allow you to reevaluate your life. If you are the person who has been cheated on, then of course it's way more difficult because you have been hurt. But understand that you have a responsibility over your life and over your emotions, and you can deal with it. This is my main message. You can handle it. You can deal with it. Only if you want. So let's dive in. Number one reason that I want to maybe address right now is why people cheat is for you to understand few elements of cheating. I have created another video as well where I speak about different, moments of why people cheat or what the cheating is or how to spot the cheater. And I will definitely advise you to have a look at that video as well. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to carry on maybe the start of understanding. It's just a path. We are going to start the journey to understand why actually cheaters choose to cheat. You need to understand that in this sentence, it's already an answer given because cheater is a part of the character. In my previous video, I have explained that usually people cheat because it is a part of their character. And there is nothing personal to you. And of course it hurts, but you need to understand. If somebody is not a liar, he's not going to lie. If somebody is not unkind, he's not going to do unkind behavior. If somebody is not mentally sick, is not going to act as mentally sick. You need to understand these things. A mango doesn't act like a strawberry, or a giraffe doesn't bark as a dog. In life, everything has a meaning. Everything has its own beginning and end. In life, everything has its purpose. A lamp is there to give a light. A lamp cannot be a mirror. I'm just trying to say that you need to understand that cheater is a cheater. And there is nothing you need to mask. You don't need to try to find an explanation or excuse them or forgive and let them hurt you again. You need to understand that the cheater is a cheater. You know, there is a sentence, it's a saying that they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. And also, I do very, very much believe that people can improve, people can self-develop themselves. Also, I need to admit that to the people that I worked, it's very rare that a person who cheated a few times can stop. It's very rare. There's always a very big risk. It's like, you know, with alcohol, some people say even when you stop drinking, there is always a risk that one day you can start again. So I will tell you, if you are the person who has been cheated on, I'll tell you, maybe avoid these kind of people. Find somebody who can give you more. So let's dive in. Why people cheat? In my previous video, I explained that it's part of their character. It's the influence of the media that they allow to be influenced. It's also because they want to revenge, and sometimes they just do it on purpose. And now I want to give you a few more ways to understand why people cheat, because I have received many emails asking me to open this subject more, give me more reasons why do people cheat. Can you tell us more? Can you share more information? And absolutely, that's why I'm doing this video. So the reason why people cheat is because of a low self-esteem. You need to understand, people with a high self-esteem respect themselves too much to cheat. Low self-esteem also means that there is a hidden criticism towards themselves, and criticisms, as you know, can never be anything positive. If they criticize themselves, they find a way how to make things bad in their lives. Very often, cheaters, they don't believe in love. This is one of my main reasons that I want to point out to you, that they don't deeply believe in love, or they believe in love but they don't understand, or they don't know what real love is. You need to understand that real love cannot cheat, because cheating, if we equal why people cheat and what is cheating, usually they do to hurt somebody, themselves or you. And what cheating is a hurt, is a pain, is a struggle. It's something that hurts emotionally, something that can hurt even physically, because you know, when you're suffering emotionally, your body starts aching, everything hurts, you have a headache, you know, your back hurts, you don't want to stand up from bed. So emotional hurt leads to also physical pain. So therefore, you need to understand why people cheat, because they have a low self-esteem. Also because they don't know what love is, or they don't believe they deserve love. Also, sometimes it happens to people who actually have been punished in the childhood, and that's why they're looking for punishment. And because they're happy in relationship with you, they don't know how to get punished. They know that by cheating you will leave them, so they will get punished. And now I want to go to very deep psychological description why people cheat. It's a very deep moment, so I want you to pay attention. If a person had some pain, something that happened to him in childhood, something that parent did to him, or siblings or close relatives, strangers very not that often, usually it's people that this child knows, then he or she establishes this module, this formula of pain, that pain equals love, which is not true. But because the child has established this formula, then the child, when grows up in his or her relationship, is seeking for the module to repeat. It means if somebody leaves me because my father left me, then it's love. Because he always came back, you know, once a month, gave me a candy, he said that he loved me. That means that now this man that maybe you are dating, he goes and comes and you associate that with love. It is not true. It is not love. Somebody who loves you will never abandon you. It doesn't go together. Also, these children have been abused, either physically or emotionally or verbally, but they have been abused. That's why there is a very big pain in them hidden. And that's why it becomes, now careful, a revenge. It's very interesting. A child who has been hurt in any way, or abandoned, or punished, is looking to revenge. And cheating is the best way, because it's the most intimate, it's the most closest to heart, it's the most painful. Because let's face it, if somebody says something bad to you, just a word, then you can discuss about that and say, you know, I don't like you treating me like that. Don't say these kind of things to me. And then a person won't, and you will find a way, you know, how to not have this situation again. If somebody does something small to you, as in a behavioral way, but it's not pleasant to you, you can also negotiate the ways the person is going to behave in the future. And again, it won't hurt. But cheating, it's something that will last, and the cheater knows. That's why their revenge is very big. This way they're revenging either their parents or relatives, or it could be a stranger. It's less likely, but it could be somebody, you know, that they didn't know and abused them. That's why they feel that they're not good enough. And because they're not good enough, because they're not enough, they think that they need to always be damaged. By cheating, they're damaging their relationships. By cheating, they're damaging their self-respect. You see, there's a big damage involved. So definitely, I hope this helps you more to understand that it's a revenge, it's a punishment, it's a negative experience brought up to life in the present. So in all these ways, you can understand it's a negative energy. It's something that actually happened to the cheater. So now you understand it is actually nothing personal to you. A person who is hurt is hurting others. That is that simple. If you understand that, you don't even need to watch anything after and until the end. You can just understand, okay, this person cheated on me because he has been cheated on, or this person cheated on me because he's hurt and he wants to get punished, or he wants revenge. That's why I have nothing to do with it. So if you really are a strong person, you have a very high intelligence, you will understand that your answer is already given, so you can be free. It's just up to you to accept it. All right, let's now go on. Now, second part that I want to talk about in this video is who is a cheater? This is very interesting. It's of course it's a persona. Of course it's a human being, but who is a cheater? Usually cheater is a person who has been cheated on. It's very, very often, because you know they just want to answer with the same to another person, because they cannot cheat on the same person who cheated on them. Now they're cheating on everybody else. There's also very big disrespect involved, and disrespect towards their own body, disrespect towards you and your body, and disrespect towards the life and the truth and the loyalty and the honesty in life. Disrespect is very big word in cheaters slang, because they never think that they disrespect others. They think that, you know, that's normal. But you need to understand that cheaters usually are people who have been cheated on. Cheaters are usually people who disrespect themselves, other, and life. Also, you need to understand that cheater is a person who is in pain. A healthy person cannot hurt himself or others, because there is no need of validation, of acceptance, of approval needed. For the healthy, mentally healthy person, emotionally healthy person, spiritually healthy person, he or she can deal with little hurts or even big hurts. So he or she doesn't seek this need to hurt somebody else. So that person is definitely hurt. A cheater is a person who is in pain. You need to face that, and don't allow them to hurt you. Nothing will be solved. If you stop it, if you leave, they will learn the lesson that I cannot carry on like this, because I will lose people that love me, and maybe the cheater will stop. And lastly, I want to tell you that this is part of illness, part of mental illness and insecurity. And of course the jealousy issues that are involved in there. But it's part of illness because mentally ill people usually like to have dysfunctional relationship, and cheating is part of dysfunction. And lastly, I want to ask you to understand, do you like this lifestyle? Do you like being with a cheater? If no, then you need to walk away from it. Run away. Don't even look back. And the last third point I want to tell you is what to do when you have a person who is cheating in relationship. I'll tell you, it's only a very simple step. You need to speak with them and for good decide. If that will happen again, you will leave them. I do believe in forgiveness, but I do believe also that when you speak with them, you can already feel that that will happen again. So you can speak with them, you can definitely open yourself up, listen to them, listen what you have to say to them. But in the end of the day, you need to understand that your life is not short. The life is enough, but you need to choose responsibly who you allow to be in your life, who you allow to have intimate moments with, who do you allow to love you. That's why if you spotted the cheater, what to do? You speak to them. You find out everything you want to find out. You ask all the questions, because you need to go through this. You don't need to just walk away and not find out. You can ask all the questions that bothers you, but in the end of the day, I will tell you, forgive, forget, leave them, but also understand that you deserve better. Now let's just recap. We understood in this video that cheaters are people who have low self-esteem, people who don't respect themselves, who want to revenge, who don't believe in good, and who don't think that they are enough. We also understood that who is the cheater? We found out those are people who have been cheated in the past on. They have somebody who cheated on them. They have usually parents or siblings or relatives that hurted them. Cheaters usually are people who are in pain, physical or mental or spiritually, but they are. And we also found out that these are mentally ill people, people who don't think that they're enough and they don't think that they are good enough. And lastly, we found out that when you find out somebody cheated on you, that is all right to speak with them, that is all right to forgive and forget, but you need to walk away because you deserve better. Lastly, I just want to thank you for your attention. I know this is a hard subject, but you did it. And I wish you to smile today and enjoy your life.